Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In tonight's live video broadcast, we, me, you, us, are going to do an experiment with some Astroglide, because, you know, that's my additive of choice. But this time, last night we had Astroglide in the two of the colors that we used and the base coat. So this time we're gonna do it in just the white. So, and it is gonna be the white with this stuff, the Dutch Boy Forever satin acrylic enamel. So I've got the big bubba of this guy. So who do we have with us tonight? I see Blair. I see Elisa. Hello, Elisa. And I see Brooke. Brooke. It's the final countdown. Diddly-day. Diddly-day-day. I'm sorry, I was cleaning and I lost track of time. I set my timer for 20 minutes and that left me like 10 minutes to get things set up. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute, I got 10 minutes. I can do this. Yeah. Took me like 9.5. And I'm like, oh, crap. Trying to set everything up. But I got my juice and I got you. What else do I need? There's my J. So, I'm all dusty and dirty and crawling around underneath it. You know, I just cleaned underneath the table because I just moved the table here like 2 weeks ago and it's already dusty. But then again, I've been sawing boards and doing all kinds of things. I should show you real quick what these boards look like. Let me find a small one. Okay, so I get these pieces of plyboard. Let's see, we can put it down right here. I get these pieces of plyboard from work for free. So they come to me and they're a little bit warped and a little bit damaged, and sometimes they have Japanese written on them. I mean, they're pretty damaged. So I can't use them for really any projects except for I put 2x2s around the edges. I just use sheetrock screws because they're cheap. And I think I got 1,000 of them for like $5. And they're little 1/2 inch, no. Are they 3/4? No, they're 1 inch screws. Because I've got 1, 1 1/4, 2, 2 1/2. And I use them for things because if it's just for me, I don't care. But if I'm using, you know, if I'm actually like repairing furniture and that kind of thing, I actually use actual wood screws and, you know, the right way to do things. But this is going to be part of my rack. My drawing rack. This is a small board, and then what you see underneath here, this is a big board. So I have, this is like half. So it goes in like this. So this is half of a board. I did lose a lot of space by putting these on here, but the 2x2s keep it somewhat level. It keeps it from warping, and I just got some oops paint that I'm going to paint these, so you don't have to look at, you know, the Japanese, and well, that's not Japanese, that's a bunch of numbers. Might as well be Japanese for all I know in numbers. But I've got 1, 2, 3 big ones built and 4 little ones built, and then I have the old ones. And oh, I gotta give a shout out, even though she's not here. You guys, I don't know if you know who she is, but Doris from DF Designs, she's got an amazing channel on YouTube. She's like right around 20 subscribers away from being at 1,000. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors. If you're not already subscribed to her, get on over there and subscribe to her. After the live, I will put a link in the description as to what her YouTube page is. I'm also going to post it on Twitter, and if y'all don't follow me on Twitter and you have Twitter, y'all gotta follow me on Twitter because I get a little bit saucy over there. Because I can. Well, most people know Doris, but I don't want to assume because assuming only makes an ass out of you and me. So, hello, Tammy. Wonderful to see you again. Hey, better late than never. I was born 2 weeks late, and I've been spending 45 years trying to catch up. So, I would rather just, as long as you're here, that's what I'm happy for. There's Brenda too. Wonderful. The gang's all here. And, you know, if you're catching this on replay and you want to be part of our little gang here, hit that subscribe button and click the little notification bell because I'm going live every single day until December 30th, 2019. I almost said 1998. I don't know why. Well, that's 98's the year my daughter was born, so hey. It's just, you know, me, numbers, bad juju. Okay, so I want to do one pour in mostly blues, just because I want to. So I think we'll use some of this pink and some of this magenta just to kind of balance it out. But I want to do mostly blues. Okay, so let's make sure, hang on, let me move this canvas. I'm sorry guys, I'm pouring over the dragon. I know. I did take pictures of him so I can do something cool with the picture. Okay, I'm moving him out of the way. Oh, I gotta move my step stool out of the way too. Okay, I'm 5'11", and if I stand on my tippy toes, I'm probably about 6'4". So, and I have to step on a step stool because I just can't see the little buttons I need to push to go live. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add, oh, that's all still wet. Let's go over this direction. Can y'all still see me over here? Well, I'm still here. I'm just being goofy. Okay, I moved my garbage because I needed to move the garbage so I could get underneath the table so I could put, because I had a shelf, a little tiny shelf in the hallway, and Jason knows what I'm talking about. I put one underneath the table in the kitchen, and then I put one underneath the table here where I'm going to keep my Floetrol and my distilled water and other like bigger things that I use a lot, but I want them out of my way. But I want to just be able to like reach under the table and snag them. So that's my organization skills at work. What is on here that's making this all wonky? Oh yeah, hey, a screw. This is the screw that I use, and these are the screws that I was using to put the thing through, to put the shelf together. So it was going to be a tipsy pour, but we got snow last night and I did not want to go outside. I had to move my car, and that's as much as I did. I shoveled it all off. I put a picture on Twitter of my car, and I was wrong. We got more than 4 inches of snow. We got more like 8. So yeah, it sucked. And I wasn't going to go driving out in it. Not the day before Thanksgiving. Nope. I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. I mean, and Cub is just like an hour. Just like a minute down the road, and I could have gone there, but we'll do it tomorrow night because everybody else will be tipsy too. That's the theory anyway. I do have some, I think I do have some rum in the freezer. I thought I saw a little bottle floating around in there. I followed my dad's. My dad used to keep his Jack in the freezer. So he said it took out the bite. I'm like, no, it just makes it cold. But then again, I love Jack Daniels. I think partially because I used to steal it from my dad. Because, you know, that was the same thing with his cigarettes. He'd come home, pass out in his Lazy Boy, and I could take like his whole pack of cigarettes, and he'd think that he left them at the bar or they were in the truck or whatever. So, yeah. A lot of people didn't know the shenanigans I was up to, but I wasn't exactly the little angel everybody thinks I was. Okay, so let's put about 4 ounces in here. Okay, we'll go for 5. There we go. And then we'll put 5 drops of Astroglide. Ooh, I'm so jealous, Brenda. You get to have mead. I want mead. They don't have it at the liquor. I have to go to the liquor store in Elk River, which is about 17 miles away. I don't know. It takes me about a half hour to get there because there's a bajillion stoplights. Okay. Let's move Chunky out of the way. Where did my Astroglide go? There he is. I put him in this little bottle. This is one of the bottles from my vaping liquids. And part of the reason why I'm grateful that I do vape instead of smoke. So I get all these cool bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, yeah, cold alcohol is always better than warm alcohol. But I usually drink, like if I do Jack, I usually do it neat. Just because, I don't know, I'm weird that way. I remember going to Willie McCoy's one night after work with Adam. And they have happy hour there. You get 2 for 1. Well, I ordered a Jack Daniel's neat, which is a double shot, basically. And it was 2 for 1, so I got 2 of them, and I basically took one as a shot, waited about 15 minutes, took the other one as a shot. He's like, good thing I'm driving you home. You know, I don't know if it's legal to send mead. I would have to find out. I know you're not supposed to send liquids through USPS, but if you UPS it, I think unless you're like in a dry county or something, I don't see why not, because, I don't know. 22? Ugh. These were somewhat warm here. I mean, I went out and swept off the balcony of all the snow because my daughter does smoke and people that I have over do smoke, and I have them go outside and I don't want them slipping and falling, and you know, so I cleaned it up and made it nice yesterday before the snow. And I also wanted to put up Christmas lights this year, which I haven't done in probably, I don't even know how long. I'm gonna leave this in here. Okay, so let's get our cup ready. And we're doing an 11 by 14, so we're going to do about 3/4 of a cup. You have coffee. Oh, Tammy, I get you. Your bones hurt in the cold. I totally get you there. I've been having problems with that since I was little. Mostly in my feet, like the bones in my feet. But I'm gonna investigate that though, Brookie. 40 or below, what? You must be one of those hot people. What do you mean, humbug? I can hear someone scraping all the ice off their windshield. You know, everybody says, oh, you get worse gas mileage when it's cold out. I'm like, yeah, because you let your car heat up for a half hour before you take off. Because you need to defrost the, 1/4 inch of ice that's on there. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do. We're just going to start dumping. Because, I like being on the wild side, and I want to use this dark blue. Actually, let's use the reds instead of the pinks. Let's use red. I want to use this quinacridone red and silver. That's orange. Where'd that other red go? I had another red, like a true red. Here he is. Because this is a transparent and this is an opaque. And they're kind of different reds, but they're still both bright red. So, let's go with that. And then I want to use blue, and I want to use ultramarine blue and this Persian blue or Prussian blue or whatever it is, blue. Oh my goodness, my hands hurt today because I've been using my drill. Okay, so there's Astroglide in the white, but I'm using just plain old paint, which starts off with 2 parts paint, or excuse me, 2 parts Floetrol and 1 part paint. But there are some, like the quinacridone red that I'm using, that is a heavy body acrylic, so I did 4 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And then, or wait, 3 parts Floetrol to, yeah, 1 part paint. And then this aquamarine, I did 2 to 1. And then the phthalo, or this Persian blue, I did was the heavy body, trying to think, artist, or not Artist Soft, oh, what the hell is it called? Master's Touch. There we go. The best cookie. I make the best cookies all year round. I don't know what you're talking about, Blair. Silver hand meadery. Okay. So I'll have to see if they have, do they have a website, Brooke? Because I bet you they could send, if anybody could send it through the mail, they could. Or through, you know, USPS. Or UPS. Okay, I'm not going to add the dark blue until I do. We're going to alternate the silver in there because I want the silver to pop. Uh-oh, hang on a second. There we go. There's a wormy in there. Which is fine. Okay, and then I'm going to do the light red. But not very much, just a little bit. I'm going to do the white. Do this other red. Okay, and the dark blue. And the silver. And the white. And then we're going to do, oh, where'd my light blue go? Dark blue. Oh, I already put it over here. Silly girl. I want to make rosettes, but I don't have an electric fry pan. So I need to go get an electric fry pan. Oop. I have a rosette iron. Let's do a little bit of the red. A little bit of silver. A little bit of white. A little bit of dark blue. No, I want to do light blue first. Light blue. Silver, and then dark blue. Okay. Let's get this off of here. See? There we go. Come here, little wormy. Tend to use paste more than powder. Oh, that was the other thing hang on. Both are great. You can get great textures with powder, but may lose them if you combine them with paste. It's heavier and they may sink. I don't, you know what? Everybody has, oh shoot. Okay, this is too much. Everybody has a different naming of pinwheels. When I think of pinwheels, I think there's two things I think of. One is a sandwich, and one is made with either puff pastry or croissant dough, and they have cinnamon sugar. They can have cinnamon sugar, or like a raspberry filling or strawberry filling or something like that. So, okay, I was going to do the dark blue. A little bit of white. A little blue. Oh shoot, I put the silver away too quickly. I'm going to put a little bit of silver back. Silver. And then white. Okay, let's get some of these out of the way. I need to, I've got another cart in my bedroom that I used to keep my snacks in, but now I don't snack as much, so all my snacks are getting to be gone, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to bring that, I'm going to empty out what's remaining in there, and let me put a little bit of dark blue in there. Just a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to bring that into the studio as well to hold paint, because if I keep, okay, I'm going to admit this now. I usually don't admit these things, but I am a paintaholic. I have a problem. I can't go into a craft store without coming out with some kind of paint. It's like, hello, my name is Tish and I'm a paintaholic. The favorite, so I'm not the favorite. Okay, so let's take this out of here. Because we're going to use this to pour into just a little bit, not very much. Let's move the scale out of the way. Okay, if I bumped the phone, I apologize, but I'm trying not to. There we go. Can't wait to get my other shelf up. That's the other thing I need to grab. Because I can't find, I used to have a, oh, I know what happened. There it is. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me. I just found my 1x4 because I got a bed set and one of the boards is kind of broken and warped. So I'm just going to turn the headboard into a bench. So I've got the other board that I'm going to turn into a shelf. Okay. So Let's do a little bit in here, like so. I'm going to go like this a little bit too. Okay. Oh, Elisa, before I forget, I'm going to be sealing acrylic pours. I'm going to wipe them all down, clean them all up, and then seal them with spray paint because I'm going to go outside, spray them, bring them in. They'll still off gas inside, but they'll at least be warm inside. That's part of the reason why I cleaned off the patio or the balcony yesterday. What finish sealer do I want to use? Do I want to use a semi-gloss, a gloss, a satin, a matte, or doesn't it really matter? So, but I'm going to Menards on Friday, so if I don't have it, I can grab it. I'm just going to pop the bubbles that are in here, like so. And we're off to the races. Dude. Damn it. I didn't want to stop, but I had to. Because for some reason, it wanted to start tipping. I wonder if I can just continue where I was at. Let's just try it. Why not? And I did it again. Oh well. It's just paint. See it? I don't know why it wants to run off. Now it wants to run that way. There. Nope, still too high. Satin or matte. I've used gloss with no problems, but have no gloss ever. Okay. Well, I've got both satin and matte here. I think I've even got some. I know I have semi-gloss because I never use it, but I bought it just in case I wanted to. I don't think I have any gloss. So, okay. Let's flip the rest of this cup in our Rick pour here, a random inclusion cup. See, I don't like saying hoarder. I don't have a hoard. I have a random inclusion collection. See, it's all about the verbiage you use. And these are random inclusion cups. Because it's not a collection, it's not a whole paint hoarding. It's random and fun. Yeah, you'd like the candy apple red, I know. Okay, so let's torch this and tip it. 2 coats to make sure you seal in any possible mist, silicone, or Astroglide. I labeled the paintings that I did with Astroglide. I labeled those so that way I know they have Astroglide on them. So should I do a layer, just like 1 coat on ones that don't have it? Or can I just resin over the top of those? Or is it just or should I do all of them with 2 coats? I don't mind doing 2 coats because 2 coats is easy. But I have a Chromebook and I don't like it for editing videos and stuff like that. For doing like upkeep on my channel and stuff, it's fine. But for like editing videos, actually, I don't know what they have at Walmart, but you want to get one that has a graphic card built into it if you can. Otherwise, if you're going to be using like a more advanced software like DaVinci Resolve or something, you're going to have to get an external video card. Really? You're going to be like this. There we go. Okay, let's turn it back down. I had to turn it up to get it turned on. There we go. That red really took over. But you can't really see where I had to stop it from flowing off. Yeah, but stay away from Dell, like they said. At least I would. I never had luck with Dells. I've owned a Toshiba. The HP I have right now is actually like a 7-year-old computer. So I bought it refurbished for like $100 because I needed a laptop and I only had X amount of money. The one I'm looking at is one that Jay Lipman does all his editing on. He says it's slow, but he would probably get a faster one. But it's like $500. So for $500 versus spending $1,500 to be able to do it on my editing on my laptop, I'd be okay with that. Acer is good. Yeah, from what I hear, I've never owned one. I've always owned HP or Toshiba. I always had a Toshiba back in the day. So, okay, well, let's see. I want to keep the blue, so let's go this way first. Oh, I forgot to pour the white on. Dang it. Because now they're just going to fold over. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Let's go. Where'd my corner catcher go? He's over here. Hold on. Gotta grab onto this guy a little better. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Okay, of course it's going to go that way. Okay. There we go. Okay. Dude, you're going the wrong way. Okay. Let's push this down. That is nothing like I was expecting it to be. Not even close. So, even though the only color that had the Astroglide in it was white, we've got all kinds of crazy cells going on. Just craziness. So, in fact, I am going to figure out where my paint's at first. Where are you at? You're right there. So we're going to tip it. Then we're going to bring it to the corner. Now we're going to tip it this way. Bring it back. And we're going to bring it back. Now we're going to bring it down to this corner. Yep, only Astroglide in the base coat. Tishins. Hi, Tina. Happy Thanksgiving, Tina. Love you, lady. Well, I'm stretching the heck out of it. And we're going to bring it all back this way. I'm getting a little, they're like little random white cell things. I don't even know what they call them, because they're not really cells. And they're not, it's not the canvas showing through, it's the white. There's absolutely no, well, there's paint left on my canvas, but that's kind of cool how it's kind of spotted like that, because that's, okay, I'm going to let you see. Those white spots are, maybe they are canvas. No, because if it was canvas, it would be the painting underneath. So, yeah. All right. Let's wipe the corners here, wipe the drippies off. I mean, this turned out kind of wicked. Not anything like I expected it to be. But still wicked nonetheless. Okay, so let's start in the left-hand corner. In this corner, yeah, white was the base. And I just added regular, Floetrol and paint and a little bit of water. And some of them didn't even have water. The thinner ones, I'm starting to use just Floetrol. I'm not even putting water in them. Unless they're really super, super thick, even after adding a lot of Floetrol to them. Okay, my arm is spasming right now. So if I'm shaking, I apologize. Everybody's, go to the chiropractor. I'm like, dude, if I had the money, I would. So, yeah, those little white spots are actual paint. It's not canvas. It's kind of cool. It's like, almost like oblong pearls. But check out those cells. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm excited. I don't know. I like the cells that this stuff makes. So, I might have to do I might have to put this. Okay, we're going to do this right here. Oops. Just like that. Because I need to wipe my hands off. I'm like a disaster area here. And of course my garbage can is in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, another thing I don't like about these other shop towels, they don't rip apart very nice. They don't play well with others. That's it. Well, it's got that, it's got the satin enamel in there too. So I'm wondering if that's helping too. So, tomorrow we're going to make a different base color. I'm going to make up some black or some blue or something. and we'll put Astroglide in that. So it's just straight up paint Floetrol water. So we'll try one more experiment. And, you know, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and if you guys can't make it, always watch the replay. And click that thumbs up button, just like I asked you to do right now. Click it up. Click, 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 click. Smash! I'll never think of the word smash again, the same again. After Greg told me that. I was like, what? Yeah. I'm turning Smurf. I'm not napping before Black Friday shopping. I'm only going to one store. And that's only because they have the bar stools I want to get for half price. Because normally they're $40 and now they're on sale for $14.99. So they're actually more than half price. So, and then I need to get more wood. Because I ran out of 1x2s. So I can do all my boards. But tomorrow my neighbor's going to be like, why is she making so much noise with that saw? It's Thanksgiving. She's supposed to be with her family. I'll be like, I am with my family. I'm with my YouTube family and my online family. And my daughter might stop over. I don't know yet. But I'm all good. Smash you. Yeah, hey, we can actually say that now and not have to worry about getting ostracized, demonetized. I'm not monetized, so it doesn't really matter. I honestly, if I make $5 in AdSense a year, groovy. I don't want my 1,000 subscribers for the AdSense. I want the 1,000 subscribers so I can get a community page so we can all post on it and we can all just, you know, go nuts. And, you know, YouTube has stories and all that stuff. And then also affiliate links look at you, oopsies, look at you a little bit more, that you're more of a serious YouTuber, the more subscribers you have. And that's, you know, but I'm starting Patreon in February, so we'll do that too. Michael's is having their carts on sale for $19 and coupon for 30% off sale and regular price. Oh. I have 2 carts, Blair. It's just I've been busy organizing everything else. Smash, yeah. Actually, I thought about going to Michael's and getting some canvases because I want to get the more higher end, like the gallery wrapped canvases, because I want to start doing some of the more expensive ones. If they're 70% off and then you take an additional, and then you come to that price and then you take 30% off of that price. Hello. That's like $5 a canvas, which is what I'm paying now. So oh, I always have the coupon. I bring my phone. But I think I'll go to Menards. There's your giggle, Jason. I'll go to Menards first, and then if I have the patience, I will go over to Michael's and see what they have for gallery wrapped, because they're basically across the street from each other. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. I wonder if I can try and rescue that. Nope, didn't work. All right, throw that one in the garbage because it's all full of paint. It's so full of paint, it's heavy. Okay. A quarter ounce of weed today. Oh my gosh. Elvis Chung with squinty eyes. Oh no. Oh, that poor puppy. That poor puppy. I'm surprised he didn't get sick. Oh, because that same thing happened to Ash. He ate a bunch of weed. He was the coolest dog ever. He was he was 1/3 German Shepherd, 1/3 Siberian Husky, or no, something like that. Well, it was part Siberian Husky, part German Shepherd, and part Golden Lab. I don't know exact ratios. He had more of a Husky German Shepherd look, but he was kind of had that golden color of a Golden Lab. He was the smartest damn dog, but he could smell weed at 50 paces, I swear to God. He's going for the Cheerios next. Oh, I suppose it was only 1/4 ounce. It wasn't that much. If he's a bloodhound, yeah. And I love the name. His name is Elvis. I love that. Okay, some interesting things are going on here. And I don't want to move it because I don't want to stick my finger in it. But the white is starting to break away and the color is starting to come through the white. Here, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the painting from last night. Just so you can kind of... Oh, where'd it go? There he is. Ugh. Yes, that's what... that's what plastic sounds like on wood. Okay, is this dry? This is mostly dry. I'm kind of disappointed that the red isn't more metallic, because that's supposed to be the extreme sheen. And I don't see any sheen. So, I don't know. It's still pretty though. I love all of this. I don't know. I love the cells. I think the cells are what make it interesting. And it makes your eye want to just explore. So that's the one we did last night. And it's kind of doing that same thing where the white is kind of fading through. So, I've been watching a lot of the videos on that Shelly. I always say Shelly because it looks like Shelly, but it's Shelly. The Shelly art pouring medium and all that stuff to get the lacing and everything. So I've been watching people doing experiments with different combinations and different things, and I'm like, well, hell, I got all that stuff here. You know, I know I have gloss medium, and I know I have other things, Mod Podge, and just, I have all kinds of stuff. So I thought, once I get my drying rack built, it's ready to build right now. I just got to put it all together. It's all cut out. It's all, now I've got the floor all cleared off so I can actually lay it down on the ground because it's 6.5 feet tall. So I can lay it down on the floor and build it on the floor and then tip it up. So now that I've got floor space. That was my struggles because I had everything for making the boards, for making the shelves in the rack, all laying about because I was cutting them all out and doing all the things I needed to do to them. But just as like I said, I was cleaning right before this live, and that's what I was doing. I was getting it all ready. So, wanting to find a flat dustpan before I dive into acrylic pouring. Oh my God, poor kitty. What were you doing with 1/4 of a magic mushrooms? What were you doing with that, sir? Darn snooter cat. Yeah, no kidding. Your first, oh, that explains a lot, Jay. That explains a lot. Best thing to come out of that relationship was Duncan. Because Duncan is awesome. I love that kid. Well, that's why if you have animals or kids, you don't leave shit out. Don't. Just don't. Hello? Squish, squish, Puddinhead. I mean, we had 2 dogs and 3 cats, and, you know, Ben had his stash. And I told him, I said, if my kids see that or the animals see that, I'm making sure you don't have that in the house ever again. So he kept it hidden. It was well hid. Because if I saw it, I took it. And then he didn't get it back. Yeah, that was the way, the one dog like that too. Rio. I don't know. He's a weird dog. Anyway. But, I don't know. We had a cat that liked beer. Nikki liked beer. She was a nutty cat. She would knock over my dad's beer just so she could drink the beer. So finally he would get like, he finally figured it out. He would get like 2/3, like, so there's just like a little bit of beer left in the bottom, and he just tipped the can over and watch her struggle to lick it out of the, it was entertainment for him. Anywho. So I'm just kind of, I'm just sitting here watching this painting kind of bloom, because it's all just blooming. It's all just kind of doing its thing. Because remember how I said those white things were happening? Well, now some of them are getting a dark circle in the middle, or other things in the middle. Do you see that one? So it's kind of doing its own thing here. And I torched it really well before, so it's not going all the way down to the canvas. Because if that was the case, I would see the colors from the other painting, which were totally different colors. Well, they had blue and red in them, but I love this. And the ribbons in here. Because this kind of, you know, this is all kind of chaotic, and then this is kind of peaceful, because there's not as much going on here. This is, you know, Black Friday shopping and you being in your car. Oh, dude, 10 years? I'm sad. I'm sorry, Brooke. To roll in? Oh my goodness. Yes, but Lisa, you live in Colorado. I miss Colorado. Jealous. Jealous again. Yeah, there you go. You get snow, cold, and weed. All if you go visit Elisa. Well, we have medical, but we don't have recreational. We're working on it, though. Because the medical is still, like, really hard to get. But, you know, considering this is a state of mostly liberals, you'd think we'd have it by now. So, anywho. So, tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and finish defrosting one of my turkeys, because I looked at them this morning, or this afternoon here, right before the live, and they're still both almost completely solidly frozen. And they've been in my refrigerator for like a week. Like 6 days. Because I went grocery shopping last week. And actually, they're so cold that the package of chicken that I had between the two of them, they froze the chicken. And the back of my refrigerator is always so cold it freezes stuff. So the only thing that isn't completely frozen is like the part of the leg that's up here. But it's so cold you can squish it and it makes ice crystal noises. I know that sounds weird, but you know what I'm talking about. What? Virginia is for lovers, but Pennsylvania has intercourse? What? Both are at the bottom of my hill. Jeez. So one when you're going home and one when you're leaving from home. The Amish. Now, be kind. I'm not even, nope. Maybe it's French. There's even a bird in hand and blue ball. What? That just sounds wrong. Although I always thought the name Whippoorwill was a weird name. So, I don't know. I know. There is a lot of, well, there's Amish everywhere. I respect them. If that's what, they choose to do with their life, then so be it, Just makes me think of the episode of Bones where the Amish boy was murdered. That one makes me sad. They come here for vacation. That's a long buggy ride, though, Elisa. It's El Spicy! Happy holidays! Doing some early smashing. I know, the piano kid. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Brooke. Oh. The distance between us is painful. I have a drinking buddy, but she lives 1,500 miles away. Hi, El Spicy. Buenos dias. Actually, it's buenas noches here, but hey. Or as I used to say, because I was, little, I used to say buenos nachos. So it still means something, just not the thing I was trying to say. Get to smashing. Yep. Now that, when someone says smashing, darling, that just, puts a whole new spin on that. Well, what were you doing? Smashing, darling. Virginia, we're lovers. I question everybody. It doesn't matter what ethnicity or religion or anything. I question everybody. It's like, what the hell? Okay. No. It does mean fabulous. But it's just funny. I think it's a modern slang that it means intercourse. Since we've been talking about intercourse. Oh. It was a great smash. That would be interesting. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, Smashy. Smashy Spicy. Mr. Spicy. Depends on who you're with, Brooke. Must have gotten a sheep. That's not right, Blair. Shame on you. Poor sheep. Jeez, don't involve a poor innocent sheep in this shenanigans. They both better be fabulous. Well, not always, Brooke. It doesn't always happen that way. Yeah. Yeah, no. He wasn't a smashing. No. No, neither was my ex. Actually, there were quite a few exes that weren't smashing. Jason, you're just realizing this now that we're all nut bars? Yeah. Oh, hello. Birds of a feather stick together. Why are you here? I know, you do it for me because I'm your nut bar. So he was smashing. Got it. Was he? Never mind. I won't say it because that's that's over the top. Oh, Jason, you have a lot to learn about American women. You thought, because last year it was watching lives with Katie and Christy, that you were watching lives with me, and those two are nut bars. I can't wait till Katie moves and gets up here, because yeah, I'm gonna go visit her and be like, okay, Katie, we're gonna go shopping. Well, of course, that's his job. Oh, that's spicy. I think the only person he doesn't do that, I think, actually, you know what? I think he does that on this channel pretty much only. I mean, every once in a while he'll pop in and say something, you know, a little borderline, but I think he knows he can get away with more of it here because I don't get mad. I laugh. I think it's funny. There's PG down the tubes. Well, no, not really. We haven't. It's all innuendo. Have you watched SpongeBob? Have you seen the video game SpongeBob and the pirate guy? I can't remember the name of it. I just know it has the pirate guy in it. They talk about booty. And they're talking about pirate treasure, but they're making it sound like talking about the other treasure, the other kind of treasure. So, you know, we're keeping it PG-13. You know, no one under the age of 15 should really be watching this anyway. Actually, no one under the age of 18 is my goal. Because if I could label all of my videos adult, you know, age restriction, I would. but YouTube would not show them. And that's why I try to keep it PG-13. That's why I don't let the F-bomb fly. That's why I don't, you know, innuendo is fine. So, okay, the more I watch this thing, the more cool it gets. And I've drank half my bottle of juice, so it's time for me to use the little girl's room. So instead of making you wait for that whole event to happen, I am going to let you guys go. And scrub up my Smurf hands. And I'm turning Smurfette. As long as I'm the redheaded Smurfette, I'm okay. I don't want to be a blonde. Thanks. No offense to any blondes out there. So, if you like this video and want to see more, click that subscribe button and click the little notification bell, and that will let you know when we go live on our channel. Or wait, guess what? I'm going to start uploading new content too. Ta-da! And if you found value in this video, smash that like button, please, please, please. And remember your 3 things to be grateful for. I am grateful for you for coming and watching our craziness and our shenanigans and our silliness. And I am grateful for the platform to allow me to make new friends and allow you to make new friends. And I am grateful for the technology that allows us to do these things. I was very lonesome before technology happened. But now I'm not. Because I got all of you. And I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then, or if I don't see you tomorrow. And I say see you as in see you. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Peace, love, and happiness.